Cool as society tell you what should make you happy. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows what you want out of life. Nobody knows how or what you want to do in life. Society only knows the guidelines to either build up or destroy. But it seems as if they only implement or push the destructive agenda. If we truly wanted to do anything in life, we can do it. The only thing that is holding us back is our fear of what the next person is going to say or how they going to feel about it. But at the end of the day, it is strictly our lives. It's okay, man. It's okay, dude. This is our lives. And it shouldn't matter who has a problem with it. It shouldn't matter who doesn't want to deal with it. The only thing that matters is that we are happy. You're happy. When you start understanding that, life will get a lot simpler, because a lot of people in life are not happy with themselves, and they like to project their hatred or just misfortune onto other people. And yes, sometimes we are the butt of somebody's anger, and at the end of it, we may not understand why, but we all understand that we have those days. We need to understand that it is our job to control and maintain ourselves, because this is what we were put here to do. Yes, we are supposed to help others, but we are supposed to first maintain and take care of ourselves, because this portion of our experience or life is the most important to incorporate into the other aspects of life. I got a job to do. You got a job to do. Everything in this world has a job to do. The job may not be looked upon as just Gucci, gravy, a cool or whatever, but that doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the job is getting done, and it's getting done to the best of the person's ability. And it is helping society as a whole, or it's helping the community, or it's helping the village. It is helping those that it encounters. And that's what we should do. That's what we should want to be about. It's always helping and lifting up those around us. And when bad times come, we simply handle them, get past them, and get back to uplifting and pushing forward. We all understand about the negative or evil or just hatred of the world. We got to stop and understand that all of that is pretty much either self-hatred, misfortune in life, or simply stuck in childhood trauma. And it's being projected all over the world. And at some point, we all have to take a step back and look at ourselves as individuals and say that if we're better as an individual, the collective has no choice but to get better. If we want to be happy and we're doing the things necessary to really make us happy and make those around us happy, then people would really start to feed off that energy, and then they would actually try to implement these things in their own lives. Therefore, the village, the neighborhood, the community, or the world or society would actually try and improve upon itself. But first, we must understand that this is a self thing, not a collective, but a self thing, an individual thing, that we must understand that it doesn't really matter about what people think or anything, because we understand that they're going to try and uplift us, because they're not going to project their self-hatred or problems onto us, because they know that's not where they belong. They're actually handling things. We are actually handling things, moving forward past things, and truly indulging not only in ourselves, but in life in general, in whole, with a true, genuine, loving aspect that can't be denied from anyone. But we first must do the work within ourselves that allows us not to project hatred, but to give love, to give understanding, as if we already know what life could be or would bring if certain decisions come about or are made, but just come regardless because it comes with life. We have to stop adding to bad days. We have to stop adding to people's problems. We have to stop adding to our own problems by simply being real, understanding, and taking pride and love and respect in life. All that other shit don't matter. And when we understand that society really doesn't matter as much as we think it does, far as mental wise, our actions become better. Because we understand that most people are just dealing with things themselves, and some people deal with things better than others. But we have to all take that into account. Therefore, we are moving at a different pace and rate than society wants us to. We're doing things from a real individual standpoint. A real perspective of understanding that we're not going to overindulge in people's business or lives until they want us to, until they give that to us, just because we want the same in return. But we're also not going to spew hatred. We're not going to spew any things that is going to make people feel a type of way. We're just simply going to allow life to live. Life is going to life. But we got to make sure that we're not adding any negative or hatred or bad energy or situations to it when we already understand it. Most of our problems come from self-hatred or just things that we don't like about ourselves, insecurities or things that happen to us or things that we've seen in our lives or been a part of or witnessed. Like, we have to truly understand that this is easy. We're making it hard. And the moment we really look at each other as brothers and sisters, as humans, and truly show genuine love and care and nurture and allow our nature to not prevail in evilness and wickedness, but to be good, to be sufficient in all aspects of life. But we first have to understand that we must do this as individuals. We must find ways to truly heal. We must find ways to keep our mouths closed if we don't got anything good to say. We have to find ways to truly fight for those that can't fight for themselves. We got to find a way to stand up against just the evils of this world. But we first must fight the evil within ourselves. We must first conquer ourselves. And we can do it. We just got to be willing to put the work in. So, every day, put your best foot forward and do what and as you need to. Because you already know what you need to do. You already know what you want. But it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with us. And together, we can make life a little bit better. Hope y'all have a good day now.